Well, now we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about the daily challenges that are faced by amputees, and they're often compounded without a fully functioning prosthetic. And Doug Brooks, chairman of the board for Brinker International, is here to share his personal story and his connection to Limbs for Life. Hi, Doug.
Morning, Hillary. How you doing?
Good. It's great to see you. I've known you for a while, and I'm really fascinated by your story, and I've heard some things from other people, but I've never heard your personal story with being an amputee. So tell me kind of your connection to this.
Well, almost 15 years ago, July 22nd, 1998, I was training for the New York Marathon, just jogging on a street in Plano, and wrong sidewalk, wrong morning, a couple cars collided and unfortunately took me through a brick wall. And net, I got a free helicopter ride to Parkland Hospital, but eventually I lost my left leg above the knee. Wow. So I found out very quickly, any of you that have had knee surgeries, being in a wheelchair with crutches, you can't have much of a life without a leg.
Right.
And so what Limbs for Life Foundation does is works with doctors who build legs and finds limbs at much less than the actual retail price and provides prosthetic limbs. So it's a great organization. 3,000 Americans a week lose a limb. So 150,000, and that doesn't count any military. So
wow.
Because of diabetes, because of accidents like my head, cancer, and sometimes kids born, there's lots of amputees, and limbs are very expensive. So the average price of an above knee limb is about $20,000, below knee $10,000, and we're able to get about 10 cents on the dollar by getting doctors to donate their clinic time to build those limbs.
That's incredible. So how have you seen this change people's lives?
Well, I mean, again, you can't have a life without a limb, and what happens is if you don't have a job, you can't afford a $20,000 limb.
Right.
And so what we do is we help people who are really on their last leg, and I can say that.
I love that, Doug.
But get them a limb, get them a job, then they get insurance. I was lucky. I had a great job at Brinker International, and our insurance does pay for the limbs, but most don't. So what we do is help people that can't help themselves, get them a limb, get them a job, they get insurance, then move on to the next person. So our foundation, the Limbs for Life Foundation, since 1995, we've provided limbs for about 8,000 people. And my wife, Holly, and I both were asked to get on the board in 1999. So we've been a part of this board for a long time, and we've put together this local benefit, which is this Saturday, that is.
What can people expect if they go to the gala this weekend?
Well, it's fun. There's no tuxedos. We always do themes. So we've done circus, we've done cowboy, we've done 60s, we've done Mardi Gras. This year it's Saturday Night Live. So
I like that.
There'll be 500 people in the Hotel Intercontinental dressed up as Wayne and Garth or the Hans and Franz or whoever your favorite characters are. We have a lot of fun. We have a great auction. So we've raised over $3 million in the first 11 years. This is our 12th year. This is the last year Holly and I are going to chair it, but this year alone we'll raise enough money for 175 people. So 175 people that can't walk today, 2 to 3 months from now, we'll give them their lives back.
That's incredible.
So that's what's great about Limbs for Life is there's a lot of great charities, but a lot of times the money goes to research.
Right.
With Limbs for Life, we change a life. Give us a couple bucks. We're going to take someone that doesn't have a life or a job, give them a limb, and in 60 to 90 days,
it truly changes everything.
They're a whole person again, and the confidence that comes from feeling like you're a whole person, it's really quite remarkable. So,
well, and out of curiosity, how young can someone be to get a prosthetic? I mean, it can start at a very early age. Very
early age now. In fact, there's a lot of kids that we help, but as anyone that has kids knows, their feet grow.
Right.
So a child may have to get a new limb every year, where an adult has to get one every 3 to 4 to 5 years, depending on how active you are. So it's like a car for an adult. It's like a shoe for a child. So really expensive, and that's why the magic of our foundation is doctors donate pro bono a lot of their cost. We provide the limbs, and it's a wonderful thing.
Well, have you seen limbs change quite dramatically since you received your first prosthetic?
No question. In fact, I have what's called a C leg. So this is actually a computer leg. When I first lost my leg, I had a hydraulic limb. This is much smarter. It actually has settings. You actually plug it in. So when I travel, I'm looking for a plug for my iPhone, my iPad, and my limb. But yeah, it does magical things. It helps on uneven surfaces, going downstairs.
I feel like the $6 million man, Doug.
The technology keeps getting better. Well, when kids see me, they think I'm Inspector Gadget, so they want to come touch it and play with it. But no, technology has gotten better. I knew a man when I was a kid who had literally a wooden leg.
Wow.
And so we're actually honoring someone Saturday night, Scott Sabwich, with the Lifetime Limb Award. His family family has been in the business for 3 generations creating limbs, and they've helped hundreds of thousands of people over the years, and he'll also get a great award. But his family has been at the center of the technology improvements.
That's incredible. Well, and real quickly, as far as etiquette goes when dealing with someone that's an amputee, are most people fairly open to talking about it, comfortable with it,
It's
open
funny.
to questions?
The amputees love to talk about it. Adults don't know what to say, so it is funny if I'm in a group and I have shorts on, kids want to come up and talk, adults don't. So it's really up to the amputee to almost create a safe environment. Just basically say, come on and talk about it, and because it is who you are. It
Right.
becomes who you are, and I'm proud of it. That was one of the accident to me was one of those turning lemon into lemonade. I got a chance now to spend the last 15 years actually helping a lot of people that I would have never met. And when I do meet amputees that we've provided a limb for through the foundation, for my wife Holly and I, it's very rewarding because again, you don't just provide them a leg, you give them their life back.
Absolutely. Well, I love that you and Holly are doing that, and that Limbs for Life helps so many people. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
So if people get a chance, Hotel Intercontinental Saturday night. Our website is www.limbsforlife.org, and come have some fun and be a character on Saturday Night Live.
It sounds like it's going to be a great time.
Thank you, Hillary.
Thank you. Well, and again, the 12th Annual Limbs for Life Gala will be held this Saturday, February the 23rd at the Intercontinental Dallas Hotel, and their motto is, we don't ask for much, just an arm and a leg. And you can find tickets and find more information at limbsforlife.org.